And welcome back to our coverage here at New York Comic Con 2015. Alex Mendez here, back on the stage, and joined with me is the cast and crew. Well, actually, just the creator, counting for the crew.
His crew.
Of Banshee. How's it going, guys?
One of the
good. Hi.
The crew. He's
the gaffer.
Yeah, there you go.
One of those like, let's put on a show. Everybody helps out.
Yeah. So actually, we'll go down starting from the back there. We have Matt Servito, who you guys may know as the one and only Brock Lotus on Banshee. We have Frankie Faison, Sugar Bates on the show. We have Ivana Milicevic.
Oh, so good.
You were so close.
Did I get it?
Milicevic.
Okay. And she plays Anastasia in the show. Anthony Starr, the one and only, playing the main character, Lucas Hood. And joining the cast for the season 4 of Banshee, for the season, first time, is Eliza Dushku.
That's
Great.
right.
Nice.
Bravo.
Nice.
We went through a lot of rehearsal beforehand.
Practice makes
And then, of course, without him, none of this would be possible. The creator of Banshee.
Who is him?
Yeah.
He's got
By him, you mean Matt
Jonathan.
Servito.
He was
right?
teasing it.
I was leading into it, man. You got to let me ease
I
in.
love that.
Jonathan Tropper.
Whoa!
Yes.
Did I nail that?
You did.
Oh,
Every
man,
name.
I feel so good about myself right now. Anyway, enough about me. I do that all too much. Guys, it's a pleasure to have you on the stage here at New York Comic Con. Thank you so much. How are you enjoying the show so far? Anyone feel free for all that?
What, the show Banshee or Comic-Con, the whole
in
thing?
general. Yeah,
That's
the
amazing.
convention.
We did a couple of years at the San Diego event, and that's really spread out all over the place. So we did a lot more walking. So this is much better. It's all contained in one spot.
Yeah.
It's great because I'm lazy. I'm old.
Yeah.
Plus, it's New York City.
That's
Yeah, it's good to be.
It's my home. I love
Yeah,
this
it's
place.
my home too, so I didn't have to get on a plane,
What
which
New
is
York.
always nice. I live in Westchester.
Oh, nice. I'm from the Bronx.
There you
So
go.
look
I
at
grew
that
up in the
there.
Bronx.
And I tell you what, you don't feel guilty about flushing the toilet.
Yeah?
You know, because the California drought
Taking a really
thing.
Yeah,
long
yeah.
shower.
So
I flush it twice
So
now.
I live in San Francisco right now, and over there, the droughts are very real.
It's very real.
Yeah, but here, forget it.
No.
Do whatever we want.
Flush your number ones.
Yeah.
Take a bath.
Go nuts.
Oh man.
Right.
So
Do what you
guys,
want.
congratulations on the success of the show. Season 4 comes out in 2016.
Yes,
So very exciting
January.
stuff for you guys. Eliza joining the cast, of the show. Let's actually talk about the end of season 3 because a lot of stuff had transpired at the end of season 3. Anthony, I guess we'll start with you there. You deciding to potentially resign from your role as sheriff.
Not really potentially.
Oh, actually just straight up doing
Yep,
it.
doing his version of resignation, which was tossing a star onto the desk. So
Yeah, so no potential there.
yeah, Lucas is a guy that
It
got out of
happens.
prison. He made a lot of he makes a lot of mistakes and tends to drag people into those mistakes. So he's basically sitting in a big pool of his own mess. And I think season 4 coming out, that's really it's about dealing with that mess. It's about the consequences, and it's the hardest season to promote because there's so much that's coming.
Yeah.
But it really is about dealing with that. A lot of what happened at the end of season 3, which was pretty intense.
Yeah, no, it sounds like some pretty exciting stuff. And I guess, Matt, for you, you're the deputy with Lucas over here, or Anthony. We'll just go ahead. And
I think we are finally acknowledging that I am sheriff.
Yes.
That is.
So that's
there's
moving
very
up.
little we can talk about in season 4. I think we had a list of not talking points. I think
Yeah,
the only
that
one that Matt, Brock is sheriff. I think that's all we
That's
can
okay.
say.
You
Brock
can
gets
say
a
that.
promotion.
Yes.
Congratulations.
He's so happy about that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who had to die for it to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
The worst job in America being sheriff of Banshee. I don't know why he was campaigning hard for it, but
He really wanted. It's just this is the pay raise. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
you can't
right.
knock
Yeah,
dudes
yeah,
one
that's-
of-
Yeah.
There's
More-
better
more-
health
more bang for
coverage.
buck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Profit
better-
sharing.
Right, exactly.
So
Yeah.
actually, Matt, to you, how's that actually going to affect?
And apparently, chicks dig the sheriff, so maybe Brock was looking for a little love.
And that's actually the leading
Yeah.
question. Was, how's that going to affect your love life? You know what I mean? That was like you read my mind, man. I
yeah,
don't
now
know.
that I'm thinking back on it, there was really no change whatsoever. There was sort of like
I
no
felt like we
uptick.
had a
We
thing.
did have a thing,
had a
actually.
little-
That's as much
Yeah.
as it. That's all my wife and I have. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't really expect any more in my
7 years in,
10
man, I'm
life
with you
either.
right there.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. And Eliza, you're actually joining the cast this time around, so very exciting
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
How is your character, Veronica Dawson, actually going to play into, and of course, without spoiling and stuff?
Yeah, that's really hard
good
because
luck
I
with
don't.
that.
I don't want to be.
So
the,
layered question. Have fun.
Well, I'll set
that
you
it,
up.
like blows the whole.
I'll
thing.
set you up so you
yeah,
feel
set
safe.
Me up, set me up.
Banshee has its first ever serial killer.
Yes.
Oh.
Our cops are not equipped to deal with a serial killer, so the FBI
Not
sends.
not equipped. it's just.
Yeah, we've got walkie-talkies and a car.
The FBI sends a special agent profiler to help them track down the serial killer. And go.
And she's rogue, and she does things kind of. She plays by her own rules, which is very similar to her new friend Hood, and we have this nice kind of connection, and we have these similarities, and then there's this other big character layer that you're just gonna have to watch.
That's the Brock Love
She's
story.
a really, she comes in, she's a really strong personality, you know, and so inevitably when you put a fairly robust pebble in the pond, she's going to make ripples that, go through the entire cast.
You're
Interesting
robust.
She went through the entire cast. I think that's what we can say.
And-
She went through the whole cast.
And Ivana and Frankie, I don't think I forgot about you guys over there.
I
You know, we
really
were talking a
thought
little
you
bit
forgot.
about this stuff.
Here
We were
comes-
fine. We're fine.
You know, feeling good
Don't
over there.
need much.
Oh, you're-
So,
Don't wind up Frankie. Here we go.
so
Unforgettable.
how are things for you guys?
Go.
You know, at the end of season 3, but also going into season 4.
Well, finally, Sugar and Carrie Hopewell hook up. Wait,
Hello.
did I say?
Was that the?
There it is.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That did not
Out there.
happen.
I don't know. To me, it feels like Banshee's a rom-com at this point. I don't know. You guys are
Yeah,
so
right.
funny, and you just all love.
Season 4 is a little different.
Yeah,
We do love
very
each
dark
other.
rom-com.
Yeah.
Finally, we shifted.
yeah.
Wait, what was the actual question? that
Season
everyone-
3 and 4. Your character, the development. You know.
Oh,
how's that look?
Carrie's again upset, and Carrie again, everything bad happened
Yeah.
to her, so she's trying to fix the world. No, this time she's going to fix the whole world. Her husband is dead. This one's off doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah,
The kids are taken from
Yeah.
her.
Off.
My kids are taken from me. I got to get those guys back.
Okay.
Very
Those guys.
important. My children, my
No,
beautiful
I
children.
hear
This whole fight, everything was about them.
Yeah. So
For her.
it's definitely, you know, it's going to be fun to see how that develops going into season 4. Obviously, you have a lot of, you know, plot holes that need to be taken care of. So that's going to be fun. And and Frankie, for you as well, you know, how are things looking for Sugar going into season 4?
Well, they're looking pretty rough. I mean, because Sugar has just lost his best friend, Joe.
Yep.
And, you know,
Right.
they're like the modern day odd couple. And that's going to create a big hole in him throughout this whole series, this final season. And he's going to have to wrestle with some very tough questions.
Second best
Even
friend.
in relation.
Sorry. Second best friend.
Feel free to
Just
intervene.
saying. Second
Well,
best
he
friend.
was my best friend.
Whatever, go on. I don't
He
care.
left. You went away.
He doesn't care. He won't even
Whatever.
leave
You
now.
rascal, you.
Whatever.
No.
You abandoned his love,
He
man.
abandoned love. I mean, he's out there chasing everybody. At least Job stayed home.
Yeah.
But anyway, it causes a rift between a lot of people, I think, because
Okay.
we need to find him and bring him home.
Yeah.
He's like part of us. He's family. And when you lose a family member, something has to happen.
Something's going down,
Something is
Oh,
going
man.
Alex.
Something's going.
Serious.
It just
In Banshee
you look at
Land.
me in my eyes and you just say Alex
after you,
every time.
Alex.
I don't know. I think we're
It-
gonna have to throw down some I don't know, some video games later.
wanna?
You guys play video games?
I play. I used to
Big
play
game?
Candy Crush, but I had to stop. Is that a Comic-Con thing? No. Okay.
No,
Whatever.
it's okay. Candy Crush is acceptable. You know, it's the entryway to video games, so we can
Yeah, it's
accept
the
that.
gateway
into
drug.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was into Call of Duty for a while, but it became
I commentated that
Part of your
game. I commentated that game professionally for many years.
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
That's great.
I don't even know what that means.
So
Yeah. What do you do?
professional
Call of Duty,
video
it's a-
games.
it's a
like,
war- it's
you
a
know,
war game.
Yeah, yeah. So like video game
Oh,
events,
Oh,
right?
got it.
And then they need a commentator, so then they hire this guy.
So you say, oh, and that guy
Yeah,
just
so,
blew that
so I'm
guy's
just like,
head
oh, that
off,
guy just
and-
shot that guy in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, what a kill. That's what I do. That's my
Got it.
job in a nutshell. Anyone could do it.
A Banshee video game. I see it.
Let's make it happen.
Why
Did,
not?
right?
I've done voices on. Trying to think. I did Mafia, which was a game that was mostly for computers at one point,
Yep.
and then
On Facebook.
the Republic, the
Star Wars?
Yeah, the Star Wars.
I think
Yes.
he did that for
What
the
was
Vic Commodore.
What was amazing is I did like 100 voices, and I said to the guy, I'm really running out of a repertoire here, like of new voice. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. They could play this game for 2 years and maybe never encounter more than one or two of your characters at any given time.
Wow.
There's tens of thousands of
I think that
characters.
speaks to your talent too. You know, like
No, I was done after 5.
Done
I
at-
had
oh,
5
fair
voices.
point.
That was
fair
it.
point. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So I guess of course, talking about Banshee and Jonathan, I want to go to you about this. How's the reception been for you guys at Comic-Con leading into season 4? I know you guys have a panel later today as well,
Yes, it's,
which I'm assuming is going to be super exciting for you all.
I hope so. Yeah, we Comic-Con's been a great evolution for us. We started going after our second season, I believe, and we were still a young show, and it's been great to watch how the first time we went to Comic-Con, nobody really knew who we were except the guys who showed up at the panel. Then when we went back the next year, everyone seemed to know who we were, and anytime we left a hotel, people would be jumping on Ant and Ivana for pictures signed and autographs. And now we came here to this, and there's been a great reception. We feel there's been a lot of recognition, and we're excited that the show just hit that saturation point.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love the hashtag Fanshees, like the people that are so proud to be
Yes,
the
from
Fanshees.
season
Really? Oh, I actually did not know that. So that's what they
yeah.
associate
Hashtag
themselves.
They made
Fanshees.
it up.
And then the Canadian fans are the Canshies.
Okay.
Franchise,
I-
French fans.
Okay.
Did you just make that up?
Kept going.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did not know
No,
that.
I'd be
It's actually pretty
tweeting.
good. So Eliza, how excited are you for to join the cast this season? How's how's it feeling?
I felt like such a lucky woman to have this guy call me and tell me he had me in mind for this role, and it was just like an unexpected, awesome summer job, and everybody here. They welcomed me in. I mean, all the cliche things you hear.
We
It was
love you.
really
Yeah.
a family
We
vibe,
bring
and
you
I've
in.
got such respect for like every one of these guys as actors and now people, and I wish we got to play more. I wish we got to do more.
Well, let's have a dinner
Yeah.
party soon.
But I think we
Your
rocked
house.
it out. Yeah. We'll do more
Just-
later.
just
Okay.
uninvited himself over. I mean,
Yeah.
you do hear that. I mean, the show was 3 seasons in. You coming into it in season 4. They established a relationship, right? You all established a relationship with one another. But I'm sure, you're a professional. You've been in this business for so long now that getting involved is easy, right?
There's elements, it can be intimidating to go on to an already established show, and there was a healthy amount of intimidation, I think, and fear of coming in and wanting to keep up and wanting to not stink up the joint because you guys have made it.
It was
smell so
already
good.
pretty smelly.
okay.
We made it pretty
Worry
smart.
about
You were
that.
okay.
I mean,
No, but it's a tough job coming on any show that's well established. It's hard to walk into a group. It's a social group as well as a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what was cool though?
And you
is
did a great job.
that first scene, usually you shoot out of order, and my first
Yeah.
scene was actually my first scene that we shot. So I felt like I came in and
You
kind
used
of
it.
one
Yeah.
by one went through the roll call.
You got to actually shoot her arrival first.
Yeah.
And that, I think that's actually pretty cool because it sets that tone for you, right, throughout the rest of that, not only the episode, but just for the series in general, really sets that tone.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like, okay, I'm in the shoes of this character, starting from step 1, and then, we'll see what
Absolutely
happens from that point. I mean, I'm not much of an actor.
I was gonna say, are you an actor?
No. I've tried some videos. I stream on Twitch. It ain't all that good, I mean...
It's like you got a good gig here, bro.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, Jonathan, season 4, is coming up, and you have a potential. The only person who's not here is Proctor, not joining us for this one. I guess I want to ask about that relationship between Proctor and Lucas. I mean, Proctor was pretty happy with Lucas resigning
Yes.
as sheriff, and without
That smile.
diving too much into it. How's Proctor, I guess, going to be in season 4 now?
Well, season 4 is our final season, and Proctor and Lucas have had this issue. They've been sort of butting heads since the beginning, and season 4 is the time for that to culminate, and we'll see the final result of the two alphas of Banshee kind of taking each other on.
That's awesome. Anthony, are you excited about that?
Yeah, anything I do with Ulrich is great because he's one of the strangest people I've ever met.
The Al
I
Pacino
love
of Denmark.
That's
he's
funny.
He's nicknamed the Al Pacino of Denmark.
I've never heard of that.
No, seriously, he really is.
I think he's more the Ulrich Thompson of Denmark, actually.
It's such a great title for him. But no, he's in the best possible way. He is a very strange man, and it makes for a really interesting dynamic. Whenever we're doing anything together, I love it.
That's awesome.
I have to pinch myself a lot of the times when I'm in scenes with him, and not spectate because I end up just watching what he's doing. He's fantastic to work with.
That's awesome. I mean, that's fantastic, and obviously, I wish you guys all the best in season 4. I guess closing comments. Are you guys going to do anything at Comic-Con in particular? Are you going to go and buy some stuff? Are you going to try and look around a little bit?
I just bought a $200 Stormtrooper helmet. And
Okay.
I can't
My
really.
mom's guarding it.
Yeah, her mom's watching it for me. I can't even tell you why I bought it, but I just feel like when in Rome.
Okay. What was
Pick
that?
it
Your
up.
mom in the back?
Yeah, my mom's here. I heard my friend Kevin Smith is like marrying people here at Comic-Con. We should
He
do
does that.
something
Doesn't he do
cool.
that a
Yeah,
lot?
let's, like,
I
marry
actually,
someone.
first I've heard of it, so I did not know
Or
that.
one up him with.
I'm
He's
sure
marrying people.
Marrying people. on
Someone
the
should get
street.
married.
Yeah.
he's ordained as a
Right.
minister.
Ivana, you
That's
should
interesting.
Oh my
marry
God.
someone.
Eliza?
Right.
Single.
Eliza.
Single and mingling.
Okay.
You go get
We're
married.
breaking ground here on the stage. I
Yeah.
don't know how to take any of this. This is huge, guys. Anyway,
Wow.
but and Frankie and Matt, what about you guys?
I'm going to bring
We're
my kid.
not
What?
going to marry each other.
We're not?
No.
Well, that's what I was hoping to
But
get
only
the answer.
because Matt's already married.
Yeah, that's it.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to bring my kids back this weekend. I'm trying to get my bearings so I could kind of whisk in and have a sense of where I'm going. And
Yeah,
But I think I'm going to give up on that and maybe just let him lead me to wherever,
Yeah.
whatever looks cool. But
that's a smart strategy.
I love kind of San Diego Comic-Con. There's always that area where all the artists are, and
Yes.
that's always my favorite. I just came out of the bathroom. I was coming up here to do this, and I walked by a poster. How much is that? It's a Ghostbusters travel poster from
Yeah.
New York City. It's so cool. So I'm walking
think
out of
I'm-
here and going right back to get it.
I
That's
think I'm
pretty
going
cool.
to come back tomorrow as an individual celebrity.
Okay.
Lose all the dead weight, just be myself.
When I said I was bringing my son,
This is me,
this is my
This
son
is-
right here. It's my child right here.
Lead me, child.
Yeah, I just, yeah.
No, I think that's awesome. Speaking of, there's an artist alley all the way in the back over
Yeah.
there. If you ever get a chance to go, it's awesome.
Kind of the origins of every Comic-Con.
Yeah,
is those artists.
That and going through the aisles and picking up comic
There's
books.
so
That's
much
the
to
There's
Yeah.
so much to do, so
Yeah.
much to see.
If you ever saw, what was it? Kevin Smith's Chasing Amy.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
one, which is one
The
of my
original
favorite movies.
Comic-Cons, those little-
Yeah, that's how it was, and
Even then, that recently? Like
Yeah.
Chasing Amy?
It wasn't that recent. It was like
Chasing Amy was a couple years
17,
ago.
18.
yeah, a couple
quite a
of
while
years
ago.
ago.
Couple
When
years
you
Like
were
ago.
three.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Feels like
Couple years.
yesterday.
I was just always a big fan of Kevin Smith work. So it's funny because last year I had a chance to meet him at Comic-Con. Super nice guy. I know you know Kevin, and he's a super nice guy. And that's really the culture here, which is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a really
like
welcoming
it.
culture of everyone.
It's definitely a very warm place. Everyone's welcoming and everybody's
Yeah.
I
welcome.
love it.
It's awesome stuff. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate
you
it.
for having
Guys, give
us.
it up for the
Thanks.
cast
Thank
you.
of
Thank you.
Banshee and the creator as well. Absolute pleasure. Good luck on your panel later today.
Thank you.
Thank
All right, but that's going to do it for us
Right.
here at New York Comic Con. It's been an absolute blast for day one coverage of New York Comic Con. Join us again tomorrow for plenty more awesome stuff live from the show floor at the one and only New York Comic Con. We'll see you all next time. Have a great night and read some comic books.
Yeah.